welcome to another episode of QuickBooks Online Training. I'm Bill Litster, and today we'll be talking about making deposits with multiple items and matching them to the bank feeds using the Find Match method. There are a couple of methods we can use when we're depositing multiple items. Those two methods are the Find Match method and the Undeposited Funds method. In this video we'll be talking about the Find Match method, and in another video we'll be talking about the Undeposited Funds method. Remember, when we're working with deposits and bank feeds, we want to make sure that our deposit always matches with the bank feed. And in the Find Match method, we're going to show you how that's done when you have multiple items. In our example, we will have 3 checks that are being deposited at the bank. The first check is for $125 from the Acme Corporation. Second check will be from Widget World for $700, and our third check will be from Sam Sample for $540. In this method, we would deposit each check when we receive the payment directly into our check register. So the amount we deposit at the bank will be $1,365, but in our QuickBooks register we will have 3 separate deposits, one for $125, one for $700, and one for $540. When our bank feed comes through, it will only show the one deposit at the bank, which was for $1,365. So now let's go ahead and show you how we are going to receive these payments and match this deposit using the Find Match method. So as you recall, we had 3 checks that we received, and I can see those if I go to the Sales menu, Customers, and I'm going to go ahead and select the Open Invoices from my money bar. And here are the 3 open invoices we talked about that these checks belong to. So the first thing we need to do is receive each of these payments, and we're going to receive these payments directly into the checking account. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one here from Acme Corporation. The date of receipt is June 12th. We received a check. I'll enter the check number, and you'll notice I've selected the checking account as the location where these funds will be deposited. The invoice is selected, and the invoice is completely applied to the amount received in this check, and I will choose Save and Close, and this will create an entry directly into my check register for this deposit. I will do the same thing for Sam Sample. Here it is, the date. I will go ahead and put in the check, and again the check number for him. Again, the checking account is going into, selecting the invoice, Save and Close, and once more on this third one from Widget World, again selecting the check number 2784, adding that in, again going to the checking account, invoice selected for $700, Save and Close. Now those invoices have had payments received on them. Now if I go to the banking screen, you'll notice here is the bank feed coming in for $1,365. That's the total of the 3 checks were deposited. But as we know, we deposited them separately. So I'm going to click right here on Go to Register to show you what that looks like. And here we can see in the register those 3 deposits that we made, $125, $540, and $700. As none of those are $1,365, when we go to our banking screen we do not have a match. It thinks we need to add them. This is a common problem that people will click Add there, and then what they've done is add another deposit for $1,365, creating double the deposits that they should actually have. So to use the Find Match method, what we will do is we're going to click right on that deposit bank feed, and instead of choosing Add, we're going to select Find Match. And when we do that, the system will go out and find any recent deposits to see if they add up. And you notice that it says 3 received payments. These are suggested matches, and it found those 3 deposits added up to $1,365. No difference to resolve. You notice it searches from a period of about 3 months as it looks for these. Once we find that difference is 0 and we've accounted for them, we can click the Save button, and at this point that is now matched. If I go back to my register, I can see that those 3 deposits are now matched using that Find Match method. Well, thank you for watching, and we hope this helped you, and we look forward to seeing you on another episode of QuickBooks Online Training.